Hola amigos, hola amigas, Dorian here from Hooverlux. Welcome, bienvenido, croeso, assalamu alaikum, yakshimash, and welcome to my channel. So today we have got something very different in this box, and I'll explain to you in a minute. First of all, I'd like to show you this. This is something I got sent on my Amazon wish list. There was no name on it, so I'd like to say a great big thank you for this, because I wanted to test one of these more modern aero brushes. I do have to admit that I did think it was the full size one. I thought it was going to be this size. So I understand the Hairo brush is more like a turbo tool, whereas the aero brush is more of the big tool, possibly. I don't know, I'm not an expert, but I'm still very glad to have it, and I will do lots of videos on it. It's got the lovely pneumatic face on it. The brushes on it are semi-stiff. This one, for example, these bristles are quite soft. This could do with replacing, actually, or even just the brush roll. I've had this for a number of years and it's been tortured, but it still works just as fine. So this one will definitely get a lot of use. I do like the way it swivels up and down as well as that way, and get access to the fins on it is a lot easier than I find with this. With this one, I find this rather stiff to undo. I have to use a screwdriver to get it open, whereas with this one it's just a matter of lifting the flap. There we go, pushing it in. So it's a lot easier, I do find that. I would like to try one of the new aero brushes, the bigger ones. I wouldn't mind trying to have a go with the new design of them. So anyway, so thank you very much for that, whoever you are. That's wonderful, much appreciated. There's another one here, I haven't opened it yet. Now I know, let's have a look. Now I know that these are from my Amazon wishlist because they use my single name, which is Berry. So I know that if I get anything in the post that comes under the name of Berry, that it's something that I have been given and haven't bought. I mean, I know if I've bought something, but sometimes I'll buy some things in a group and I won't remember. Whereas I know if something comes and it's under my name of Berry, then I know it's definitely from the Amazon wishlist. This one doesn't give any details of who sent it. Packed person by number 06, but no information on who sent it. And I know what this is. This is a long crevice tool. Now I thought this would be very good to do it in the car and also to do in behind radiators. So it comes with an adapter, so I can adapt it for bigger vacuums. Or this one. I wonder if it fits. Let's have a look. I've got George here connected to it, so George, yeah, that fits over there. It's kind of a bendy one, but it'll be very good. It's very flexible. It's got a big air duct at the side, so that should be very good for doing down behind the radiators. It's very flexible. So this will definitely get a lot of use. So again, thank you very much, whoever you are, for buying me the this tool. Let me get rid of the packaging. That belongs to that, which I'll explain in a minute. Pop that in the bin. Pop the extension tool on here so it won't get lost. So yeah, so you'll see this in demonstrations. Again, thank you so much. This is wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you so much. Right. Now, this box that you see here. I came back from my break, and Verity Lux said, oh, there's a parcel being delivered for you. And I was like, I'm not expecting anything of that size. And I looked at it, and again, it had my single name on it, Berry. If undelivered, please contact us at Amazon. So I'm like, oh, that's from my wish list. But what on earth could that be? Because I have no idea what it is. It doesn't say on the packaging or anything. So Verity Lux and I opened the package together, and to my amazement, this is what was inside. So I'm just taking off my makeshift handle, and I'm going to, because I re-taped up the box so I could put it in the car. There we go. And I'll turn it upside down because I put it in the box upside down. No, you will not believe it, because I couldn't believe it either. It is. Get the eyes. There we go. It is a shark dual clean. Now, I've always said to the people who know me pretty well that I would never, ever, in a month of Sundays, buy myself a shark vacuum cleaner. I've seen them in many, many places. When I was in America, I showed that they were on for sale when I've gone to Curry's and everything. And I'm like, nah. I've always said if anybody ever wanted to buy me a shark vacuum cleaner, that would be the only way I would get my hands on a shark. And somebody has. Again, no name of who it was who sent it, nothing at all. I've had no messages. I put the information on my Facebook page, and I got a lot of response from it because these are kind of like a bit of Marmite. They're either loved or hated. Personally, I'm not keen on them whatsoever. Now, recently, Steve from Mad About Hoovers, he bought a shark for his 1,000 subscribers. So hi Steve, I hope you're okay. Now he bought a shark, and I watched the video and I watched him unbox it and demonstrate it, and I was like, you know, the tools that it comes with, the tools that he had with his, the tools are very, very good. The thing that puts me off the most is the filters on it, the filtration on it. Now the thing about it is, what you have to understand is there is a great big difference between consumers and collectors or enthusiasts or repairers. There's a big difference. If you're an end user, and I always haven't been an enthusiast or a collector, it's only in the past couple of years. Before then I was just an end user, and I had Dysons and I didn't clean them out properly. I didn't clean out the filters properly. I didn't clean out the bins properly every time. I just brushed off the shroud. I did not pay any attention to them whatsoever, and they broke because I was an end user. So it's a bit different now, because obviously people who collect these or demonstrate these, a lot of them will take extra care of them. Steve, for example, he will clean his filters every month. He will keep an eye on the filters. He will keep an eye on everything so it lasts. But end users don't. Generally, they will not take care of them as much as we would. That is a big difference. So personally, my opinion on bagless vacuum cleaners isn't very great, because I hate having to empty the dirt out of the container, because I find it goes everywhere. If I empty it in the bin outside and there's a bit of a breeze or a bit windy, the dust blows everywhere. If I empty them into my bin in the kitchen, then the inside of the bin is all full of dust and I have to wipe it off. I just find it a pain. I do like the more modern bag vacuum cleaners where you just take it out and then just throw the bag. You don't have to touch the dirt that much. So I'm going to give a honest, neutral opinion on this when I unbox it for all the parts and when I do the demonstrations and stuff. Like I said, it's not something that I would have spent £189 on, but that's what it is. A lot of people have said that possibly Shark sent it to me, but I've had no notification of Shark. It came directly from Amazon, from my Amazon wish list. So I have absolutely no idea. No one's or told me about it, so I'm not being paid for it. This has been bought for me and given to me on my Amazon wish list, so I can give whatever opinion I want on it. I don't have to give any other opinion, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. But I'm going to do it from a kind of like a neutral way. So I hope you understand what I'm getting at. So anyway, without any further ado, there are loads of unboxing videos on Shark Duo Cleans and the vacuums and the such. So if you don't like unboxings, please, you don't have to watch it. I got other stuff. Go and have a look at my Hive or my Kirby's or my Seabos or Dyson's or whatever. But I'm going to do my own version, my own style of the Shark Duo Clean corded vacuum unboxing. So I've moved the camera a little bit closer for you guys to see what I take out of the box. And I'm going to lay the box down flat up there. So let's have a quick look at the box to begin with. So we got Duo Clean, invented for fine dust and large debris on carpets and floors. Anti-allergen, captures and holds over 99.89% of dust and allergens inside the vacuum and not back into the air you breathe. No loss of suction, no loss of power. Well, no loss of suction. It doesn't say no loss of 100% suction. If there's only a tiny bit of suction going through, it's still got suction, so that's a bit misleading. No loss of power, well, unless there's a power cut. 10-meter cord, that is good. Corded cleaning performance, lightweight cleaning convenience. Flexology, so it folds down for easy storage and for doing under tables and chairs and stuff. I'll show you that in a demonstration. Again, this malarkey of the no loss of suction and no loss of power. One floor head for all floors. Triple particle cleaning, removes large, small and stuck on dirt. So this has got like that fluffy brush roll thing on it, which I think would be quite good for like hard floors. Sam Watson of Becco 1987, he made a good point and said it'd be interesting to see how clagged up the brush roll at the front gets, which is this this kind of like fleecy thing, like furry thing. He said it'd be interesting to see if that gets clagged up. Now I'm not going to be doing anything which is damp or whatever, so but we'll see over time. I will be using it and to give you updates as well. Here we go. Floor head brush. I like the lights. Blah blah blah. Same thing, same thing, same thing. 5-year warranty, customer support. So I will register it when I get it, when I unbox it. Okay, so there we go. That's all the bumps on the box. Let's open it up. You have to laugh. Verity Lux. When I looked at it, and I was like, "Oh no, it's a shark." Verity Lux was like, oh, "I'll have it." Bless her. Okay, first out of the box, we've got the instrucciones. I wondered if they sell these in Latin America. Now, I know Guido, my friend in Argentina, if you can tell me if they get shark down there. If you're watching from Australia, Germany, I know they got them in America, but any other country, please do comment and let me know and see if you get them in there. It'd be interesting to see. Do they sell sharks in Albania kind of thing? What's inside? The vacuum, the floor nozzle, the wand, the crevice tool, the dusting brush, the motor. Oh, it comes with a motorized pet tool as well. Okay, that's good. Assembly, blah, blah, blah. Floor cleaning, above floor cleaning. Reach anywhere, store anywhere. This is a more in-depth instruction book. Registering your purchase. Maintenance of your vacuum, okay. Right. Shark Ninja, what's that? Shark Ninja. Warranty, terms and conditions, okay. Right, so that's that. This is next out of the box, which is the wand. I should have kept that box, but never mind. So that's how it stores, like that. There's a cord hook here, and there must be a lower cord hook on the machine. This is a powered wand. Wand release. Okay. Just taking that little sticker off. Press to unlock, which does that, and then locks it down. And you press it again. This is metal. I think it's aluminium. The plastic on it, it's not the best quality plastic, but I've seen worse, believe me. Okay, so far so good. What's this? This must be the floor head. Yes, it is. Okay, I think this is the main floor head. It's well packaged. I remember looking at the news of that guy that was complaining about Dyson and all the packaging. But to be honest, if you didn't put all the packaging in, what on earth would you know, it would get damaged. You have to protect it in transportation. I mean, a lot of it is cardboard, so it can be recycled. The plastic bags I will keep and use. They can be used for poopy bags. Okay. So this is the main floor head. It's not as wide as I thought it was going to be honest. I did think it was going to be wider. So this has got some sort of like velour. These, I'm running my finger along it, and I can feel that these are actually a bit thicker than the orange ones. The black ones feel thicker, feels more ridged. The brush roll has got very stiff brushes on it. I wouldn't exactly call this edge cleaning because it stops there and there, so you're not going to get right to the edge. These brush strips here are very, very soft, but it's kind of like in 3 layers. So they got soft ones, and then there's a strip of material, and then another row of the soft brushes. It's raining outside, if you can hear. I guess the way that this is shaped, I'm hoping it would kind of like do a little bit of a beating action on the carpet. The wheels are quite strong. They're not, yeah, they got rubberized strips on them. These ones here, these little wheels, these are actually covered in like a velour, in like a velvet. I can see there are headlights there. I tell you what it looks like. It looks like Christine. If you've ever seen the movie Christine, the front of that looks a little bit like Christine, or it looks like a 1980s car. Okay, wand release button here, so that must be for this. To release the wand. So once you snap it in, you click it, and then to release it, it actually pushes it up a little bit. Okay, that's quite good. Okay, so quality of it so far. Okay, brush roll access. That takes the front off, so I guess you can clean that easily. It's sealed, so I guess you can clean in there. I don't know about removing the brush roll or anything yet. I will read through the instructions. And then it just push it on then. Yeah, and then it just clips on. Okay, so that's that. Oh, shark accessories are the next thing out of the box. It's not very heavy. We have got 2 items in here. There is a stubby little crevice tool. Okay, I'm not too keen on that, to be honest. It seems relatively well made, but it's a bit short. And this, what's this? This is the dusting brush, I think, and upholstery too. Take that off. Okay, so here we have a dusting brush and upholstery tool. I wonder if it can come off. You can angle it so it's straight, or at an angle like that. It's kind of big. It's a bit tough. I wouldn't be using this on my TV, but it would be quite good on upholstery and carpets. I don't know if this comes off. It might do. I don't know. I'll have to read the instructions. Pop that to one side. Down here, more recycled cardboard. This is the main vac. And another piece of cardboard, molded. So what was I reading about then? There must be another model, is it, with the Power Pets one? Have a look where I saw that. I did see it, didn't I? I said it. It might be for a different model, motorized pet tool. There is no motorized pet tool with this. No. Okay, never mind. Pop that back in there. So this is the main vacuum itself. Ah, right, okay, we've got the energy stickers information here, that'll be interesting. Flexology, Reach Store, corded vacuum. Now, we have got the information here on the energy label. So it is A+ for energy. But that's because it's only got, it must have a small motor. It's got D. Okay, so it's got A rating on dust emissions. It's got a D rating on carpet pickup and a C rating on hard floor pickup. And 80 decibels loud. That's on the limit. 80 decibels. I mean, it's only got a D and a C rating for carpets and floors. To be honest, these ratings here, they're apart from the noise one and the energy level, the dust emission, but the carpet pickup and the hard floor pickup ratings I think are just a little bit silly, to be honest, because they're not really true from what I've been told. So yeah, it's very light, not very expensive plastics on it. Let's take off that. I think this is what Roger was on about with the, let's have a look, 450 watts. So it's 450 watts, so it's definitely going to get an A+ rating because the wattage is quite low on it. 2 modes here on, but number 1 is for hard floor area rugs, number 2 is for thick pile carpet, so I think that is, I think that one, hard floor area rugs, I don't know. I won't know until I switch it on. So here, this is what I just find it's Achilles' heel on these bagless vacuum cleaners. Press to empty. So that makes the dust cup drop down. That's to empty. Detached dust cup. Alright, okay, so that is the dust cup, which is basically just a tiny little meshy filter. It looks like a band-aid, and then a piece of sponge. This is not very good quality. I think if you dropped it, it would break. But to be honest, I don't think there are many that wouldn't do that, so I think Dyson's would be the same. What is this? Clean filter once a month or loss of suction may occur. But I thought the instructions said there was no loss of suction. Okay. And I assume all of this can get washed because there's no electric connections or anything to it. So I can't see why it couldn't be washed. There is a kind of meshy that's fixed into it, kind of like metal mesh in there. And then you've got this over here, which I guess is like a shroud, that you would call it. That comes off. Okay. Let's put that back on. The dust compartment of it is not very big. It is very, very small. Pull filter screen to remove for cleaning. The thing about it is, if you're an end user watching this, you have to keep this clean regularly, or it won't work as well. So for example, like the tools on it, they're pretty good quality. The floor head on it is very good quality. I mean, it's not bad at all, I have to say. It's quite strong. The motor on it is sufficient, but this, just like when I was doing the test on the G-Tech AirRam 2, this is just, if this was a bagged vacuum cleaner, it would definitely perform a lot better, because you would just be able to take the bag off, throw it away. It's like these Miele bags. Alright, these are the Miele High Clean FJM bags. They're super, super thick. They've got all the filters, they've got everything in them, and they're self-sealing. Why couldn't it be some sort of form like that? All your dirt and all your rubbish will go into the bag will fill up, you can just take the bag out, it closes, you're done. You don't have to be cleaning all these filters. This is what I don't understand. We're kind of like being a bit brainwashed that bagless vacuum cleaners are the best on the market. They're not. Neither are bagged. Bag vacuums have their issues as well. But they're a heck of a lot easier to keep clean with these type of bags than it is with having to empty this dust dirt out all the time. So yeah, that's my little thing, why I'm not wrapped in them. So it seems to fit in very well. Let's have a look. Oh, there we go. So that's very easy for it to come out. Excellent. Fits in, 2 buttons on either side, and then you detach it. So that's very easy to remove. There's the little motor there. Very good. Okay, so we got that attached to it. Now what I need to do is attach this like so with a click. And then if I do a flick, that will fold down and it stays like that. So that is actually really neat. 10 meters of cord, so 10 meters is really, really good. Say for example I plug this into the middle of the room, in the middle of the house, on the hallway, on the landings of the hallway, it would do 10 meters either side. It would easily reach around the house on either side. Let me just take these off. Take the cord off. So there's 2 cord hooks. There is one here and there is one on here. Now, oh shoot, just undone it. There we go. Now if the cord comes out there, I guess I would just wrap it around like this. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to do it the way I normally do it with these vacuums. It's in this figure 8. Especially with long cords, I find it doesn't tangle up so easily. So it's very small, the way it compacts and folds down. I think that's really good. Not going to fall over so easy in a cupboard if you can fold it over like that. Getting there, getting there. And then it's got its standard type of clip on it. So you can clip the cable to the wire. There we go. And this then is quite handy. It's got a handle here for you to pick it up and carry it. So all in all, it's quite a neat, small little device. That's quite nice. I like that. Now I wonder if there's somewhere where you can store the tools. I'm looking at a picture. I can't seem to see anything where you could possibly store the tools. Those are the attachments that fit on it. Don't think there's any way to store them on there, is there? Ah, right, okay, there's a bit of a hint here with this cable storage. Right, it says if I twist this down, the cable will come off, like so. And what it says is to have the cable going over the front. Like that. That makes sense. And then wrap it around. Okay, that's better because it keeps it together better. Definitely, it's got a lovely long cable on it, I have to say. Okay, there we go. And there's the handle to carry it. It's got like a rubber protection here as well, so it's going to bang on top of this, but it's not going to mark it. And you can just carry it around. Okay, excellent, right. Can't see anywhere where to store these, so I'll have a look for the next video. This is just a quick unboxing. Let's turn the beast on. So I'm going to undo the cord again. Plug it in. Release to unlock. And there we go. Is there a foot release pedal with this, or no? It just clicks in. Okay. Now I can see with this you can't stand it up. The top is way too heavy. You'd have to prop it up against a wall or something. Okay, there's no way you can just leave that stood up. It'll tip over. Okay, right. So we have the swivel action on it. That seems kind of good because you can go up and down, swivel it from side to side. So it does seem very agile. Okay, let's switch it on. Okay, I do like the frog lights on it. I'm turning on. That's a slow rotation. That is a very quiet brush head. Very quiet indeed. Let me just try it on the floor. This is on low power. Wow, that's very quiet. Aha! I accidentally sucked in the plastic wrapper. Actually, that's quite a good thing. I didn't mean to do that. Shit. So there we go. It does go to show the brush roll just turned itself off. And the red light indicator came on here. Okay, let's push this back on. Okay, so I've only been doing that for a second. I did it over here quickly. and it's already picked up quite a bit of fluff in that container and some bits. Okay, right, I'm going to put this container on. I'll give it a quick go around over the floor down here, and then we'll see what it's picked up. Okay, so I've moved it down here onto the carpeted area. I haven't put down any additional dirt or anything. I'm just going to go see what it can pick up just by pushing it around. So here we go. Okay, so first impressions is it's very quiet. I will give it that. It is quiet. Even the brush roll head was quiet on it as well. Oh, I'm not exactly sure the exact decibel level of the brush roll, of the brush head, but it's definitely lighter. Sorry, quieter. So I give it a quick whip around. I haven't put any dirt down, I said. And it has pulled up all of that. I accidentally knocked some dirt out of it. So I'm going to have to use a vacuum to clean out the inside of there because I've left some dirt in there. As you can see, I knocked it out. Release this. So that is what it's pulled out. See, but the inside of it is still very dusty. Put it down. So the inside of there has got a lot of dust on it. I can't really say, oh, look at all that, because it's its first use, so it's got full power. So it's pulled out all of that, so it's not too bad. Let's have a look at this little sponge filter. Now I can see some dust at the top of that. It hasn't penetrated through yet, but there's definitely some dust at the top of there, and that's only after a couple of minutes pushing it around. There is definitely dust inside that container, so there's dust getting through. If I pull out the shroud, there's a little bit of fine dust on there. Oops. So I will clean that out. Alright, okay. Let me just clean up this mess, and let's get back. Just going to push myself around. Take a quick look at the brush roll. Nothing wrapped around it. This has got like combs in it from what I can see here, so wherever it picks up it comes through these cones and then gets sucked into the machine, so that should be very good for picking up dust and stuff and then getting caught through. The brush roll on it is quite aggressive. When I was vacuuming with it I could definitely feel that it was pulling it along. It didn't seem to work so well on the really luxury white carpet that I have there, which is very thick wool carpet. I did seem to have a bit of a struggle with it, and it was lifting off the back wheels when I was pulling it back. But on the shorter pile carpet, so far so good. It was just acting as normal. But I always have issues with that thick pile carpet anyway, so that's not something new. So let's get this back together. I will do a whole house demo with it for the next video. So I've cleaned out that dust shroud and the whole container, so there's a bit of dust in there, but it's cleared out. Pop it on. I wish there was somewhere I could store these tools. There must be somewhere to store the tools. That would be daft if you couldn't store them. Anyway, I'll have to find out. I'll have to find out and have a look and see where I can store the tools on it. Okay, so there we go. That is just the very first initial unboxing and quick demo of the Shark Duo Clean. First impressions are very good. Negatives, I don't like the dust container, the bagless part. I think that's too small. It's a bit awkward to clean it out properly. I think that's its Achilles heel. And I mean, how many consumers are going to be cleaning this out with a bagged vacuum or with another vacuum every time they use it? It's not going to happen. They're not going to take care of it. You saw the G-Tech Air Ram 2. The filters on it need to be cleaned regularly, and that's not going to happen. I will give more of an opinion on it once I do a full house clean demo. I did like the way that it dropped down, which is the flexology, to do underneath. I did think that was a pretty good idea, and I could get right underneath there easily without having to bend down too far, so that was quite good. Nice long cord on it, seems well built. Generally it just seems really well built. I just don't like this. I think this is poor. They should have a bagged version of it. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Please comment, like and subscribe for more videos. I hope I've been as impartial as I can. Like I said, this was sent to me for free. I don't owe anybody anything for this, not even a good review. So I will keep testing it and give my honest opinion on it. It is very quiet, I have to say. So there we go. That is the part 1. Just a quick unboxing and very quick demo. Like I said, please comment, like and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye, y'all.